Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's me, Mr. What If, back with another video of What If I Was a RWBY. So this is like my third time doing this because I always got interrupted by people and literally can't wait till I move out this house. Alright, let's continue. So last time we left off, Austin has sent me and my team off to our first Black Op mission, as we're the strongest team on campus right now. As you know, we meet up with my uncle and his team, Gallo. Yeah, I hope I said that right. Gal. It's like I'm here. As you know, as we run into the Grim, and it's like my third time doing it, and it's getting on my nerves. So basically, he says, "What we're doing?" I say, "We call the tail for support to like minimize it, yada yada yada." He says, "Good." And I'm not trying to be bland while I'm saying this because I'm practically annoyed by saying this over and over again. But hey, I do it for y'all. I love y'all. This ain't about me. This is about y'all entertainment. So as we fight the Grim, I said, Ashley, cut the tail off by chucking your spear around it and pull it with all your force. Gru, help her out. And she says, yes. As you know, she wraps the chain around the tail, then they both yank it off hard as a mug. And you know, it falls off. And the Grim will howl in pain, saying, ah. Not ah like that, but like a monster roar, basically. Then, you know, what's going on? Oh, exactly. Um, you know, as me and my uncle fighting at the top, he says, Dante here, as he handed me this blade, like it gives like a red aura. And I said, what is this? He said, just use it, just go with it. And as I like unsheath it, I see this red line, like on the Grim neck. And as I like cut it, and I said, what's supposed to happen? As I sheathed it back, then as I said that, the head will like fall and like make a crater. I'm like, what on earth? He says, that sword is called Divine Cut. It was used by my father, your grandfather, and many before us. And it has like the gather. It's basically one for all, but he says the gather strength within it, even without the glowing red, is overpowered to a Grim. But with the shock absorption from your body, able to like use it in combat, that thing will be the most deadliest weapon on this planet. I said, wow. And you know, he says, we have another 2 weeks here, so don't waste it. Train now. As you know, in the same valley as we fought the Grim, we're just sparring each other. Like, there's no hold bar, there's no team, it's all free for all, basically. As you know, we're all just like go and get it for like 2 weeks straight, no rest. And you know, everybody has some sort of power, power unlock. As Ocean has eyesight, Gru is practically bulletproof, but not all the time. And Ashley can, Ashley can use her shock, her electricity, I'm trying to say, to, like use it on weapons. Then, I can like use shockwave to like cover my whole body with, and, just like that. Then, he says, all right, get the hell out of here. As, what am I trying to say? I just lost myself. All right, as you know, he says, get out of here. But he says, Dante, you stay. As he hugs me, he says, glad to see you doing all right. As I say, yeah. As I hug him back, he says, you better be good out there. I don't want nothing coming back from you. I just, yes, sir. And, I'll leave with the crew. And basically, Volume 2, Episode 12 of Volume 2, last episode, like The Breach. And, We get there as soon as auspices. We have a breach in the city. I says, can we just rest, please? As we get there, oh, on my back. As we get there, we jump in. We see everybody. You know, we do our thing, basically as in canon. But then, I see Cinder. I'm like, hey, Cinder. And she says, Dante? And she trying to like, it's like, don't go this way. Shoot, go away. And so I was like, what? As I go towards her, she says, oh, God. And like, she like pulled her palm out, telling whoever behind her to stop. I'm like, are you okay? And she, no, yeah, I'm fine. And, just all these grim are making me anxious. And, okay, are you sure? Are you lying to me? And she's, what? No, I'm not lying to you. As I look at her, hey. As she'll be like, oh, I'm not lying to you. I'm like, I know when somebody's lying. I can tell by a heartbeat. She says, it's just that I wasn't expecting to see you, you know. It's been like 2 weeks and you haven't came back to me. And, she scratches her head like, you haven't came back to me and I was worried that, you didn't like me or anything. I was like, oh, um, I do like you, like a lot. And she'll blush. She's like, huh? And she's like, oh, I'm just saying this so you can get on my nerves. I do like you a lot, and I was expecting to like go on a date, and after this possibly, or during the tournament. She says, how about both? And I'm like, yeah, yeah. And she's like, yeah, everything goes to canon. And yeah, after this, and she's like, so what should I eat? I said, anything really. I'm not much of a picky person. And she says, oh, I am. So I could tell. I see both laugh. And we have like a good time. Which are like talking and enjoying ourselves. And for a minute there, she seems like a different person. She's happy and smiling and not, being awkward most of the time. Then it's like as soon as Juniper and Juniper, silver haired guy and Emerald comes, she becomes a different totally person, like a totally different person. And her personality switches to like mean and distant. I'm like, are you okay? She says, yeah, I gotta go. Um, then I say, okay, I'll see you at the tournament, I guess. And she said, yeah, most definitely. And, you know, I'm like, that went alright for a little bit. As he skipped to, the tournament, then everybody just going to get it. Team Ruby wins. Everybody is like, I hate people. As you know, thank goodness. As you know, I'm like, yeah, Team Ruby, 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 Ruby. As he's like holding up signs like RWBY, Ruby, 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 and it is hilarious. Then we're all just playing and hanging out. Then, I see Cinder again. I see, Cinder, hey. She's, oh, hey, Dante. I was looking for you. I was like, likewise. And we're just hanging out. It's kind of boring here. You want to leave? Um, I said, yeah, there's no food here, really. And I'm not even a picky eater. And I know this place in the city. It serves a good coffee and the best sandwiches. As I say, I'm not a coffee guy, but I'll try. As we'll go to the coffee, eat, then we'll leave. She says, That was really funny. That's right in front of her dorm room. I'm like, nobody's gonna be here all day, so you're trying to hang out? As I'm like, are you sure? She yanks me in her room. Then, we start making out. And I'm like, hold on, wait, wait. Mm. Um, are you sure about this? She says, no, but I wanted to try. And we started making out again. Then, she takes my shirt off. I take her shirt off. Or whatever the fuck she wearing. Then if you know what goes on, then you know what's going on. But if you don't, then yeah. And we keep that up for like a whole day worth of eyes. You know. Then, somebody will come unlock the door as we have the door locked. We can hear the person like knocking on the door, so they use a key and it's Emerald. And she sees my back, above Cinder. She says, "What the fuck?" And we both turn around. I'm like, hey, Emerald. My back is showing. She's like fully, um, nah, as I want to say. If you don't know what that means, um, then it's like she's like, you got 2 minutes to get dressed and get the hell out of my room. I says, understood. As I get dressed, she kisses me goodbye. Then we're gonna cut the dome. She's like, what the hell is wrong with you? She says, what? I can't pull the fun while we're doing this. And she says, no, because you know what's happening. And you know what you're getting yourself into. And she says, I know what I'm getting myself into, and I can take care of myself. And she's like, fine, you know what? Not my problem. If this mission goes sideways, it's your fault. And she says, whatever. As things will lead up to canon. As Pine or Penny. Alright. My fault. Penny is getting torn to shreds. Then little Grim attack. And I'm like, what on earth? As Osmond say, Team Garo, front lines. Team Garo, front lines. As we gotta fight. Let me show you gotta fight. Boom, 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 and boom. That's all. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 6 Grim. And some Bear Grims as well. But I'm glad I'm saved on here. As that's what we gotta fight, basically. And we win, like most of them. Most of them. And it's basically chaos as we got flying things around, bears, wolves, and we're just holding them off in the front lines. And one by one, everybody is dead. First is Ocean. She tries to help us from afar, but gets struck in the back by one of the poisonous tips from a Manticore Grim. Then it's Ashley as she tries to use her chain on the little Komodusk Alpha, but it burns her to a crisp. Then Crew, he tries to fight off a Sabertooth by himself, but in rage he doesn't listen to me. Then he gets eaten right in front of me, and I'm by myself, just by myself, as I feel this anger within me just unleashed. And I basically do what RWBY did, and the final episode, I think. Then everybody, like all the Grim are gone, just poof, not there anymore. Then, I like, I need to get going. As I see, the dragon on top of the roof, I'm like, I need to get going. As I leave, I use shockwave to like fly. I'm not even caring anymore about my body or what happens. I'm like, as get to the same exact time as Ruby, I see what happened to Petra. I mean Pyrrha. There we go. I keep saying Petra. As I'm like, Cinder. As she said, Dante, you you was supposed to come here. You was supposed to be on the front lines. It says, so you knew I was. As she says, yeah, but did you know that my team is dead then? She says, what? That wasn't supposed to happen. There was supposed to be not that many Grimm, and do you know what you've done? As she's like, I'm sorry, and me and Ruby do, like, I already used up all my energy, so I don't do it. But, you know, look, turn all these fucking notifications. As Ruby would do it, but, me still caring for Cinder. I won't jump in front, but I'll block it. She'll have her left arm and left eye still, so she's alright. But I'm like, and Ruby passes, she said, we need to kill her. I said, no, you need to get out of here. This is the last time I'll see you. I don't want to see you ever again. As she says, come with me. We can make things better. And I'm like, no, I don't want to see you ever again. Is that understood? And she says, I love you. And I says, I used to love you. Then she'll like jump off the building and go away. As I look at Ruby and say, come on, Ruby. As I pick her up and go in the elevator, then I see Yang. She says, what happened to her? She said she used up all her power. As like, so she did that thing to the dragon on top of the building? As I say, yeah. As I hand her to, Yang. She said, where are you going? As she said, as I say, it was nice seeing you, Yang. Not Yang, John, because Yang got her arm cut off. I just remembered. I should say John or Gene, where the fuck his name is. I leave. As Blake will say, where are you going? As I ignore her and keep walking forward. And it'll be 2 months, I think. Is it 2 months time skip? I'm gonna say 2 months because of my character. It's been 2 months, and I just been hunting. I've been doing jobs basically, like side jobs for, people. Beacon has fallen, as everybody know. And as I'm just like walking around, looking for the next town to go to. I go to a bar, and I'm like, it's basically where everything adds up to. It basically everything adds up to Oscar meeting Crow meeting Ruby and everybody else. It's basically that. So it's been that long since I've seen anybody. I just been by myself, and my character change has been increased. Like I got a cut on my face, bite wounds, scars on my body. I even had to kill human beings because I'm a half faunus, half human, a faunus, and people be discriminative towards me. I'll be like, can y'all just leave me alone? I've been through too much enough. As I'll go to the bar, I'll be like, I just, as I hear a familiar voice. Are you a bit too old, a bit too young to be in here? As I'll say, I just turned 20 yesterday. What does it matter? As she says, then you're my new drinking buddy. As I turn back, he says, what the hell do you? Then it's Crow. I'm like, Crow, what are you doing here? As he says, I'm here with the others. I mean, as I say, who are the others? He says, well, it's been that long since you don't remember your own friends. I'm like, well, I lost my family, so it doesn't really matter. I heard what happened to your team. I'm sorry to hear that, but you need to move on. I said, move on? They were the only people that really understood me, and I just let them all die, just like that. As I started crying, I'm like, how am I supposed to move on? Well, I just sat right there and just watched them die one by one, and I wasn't powerful to do anything. I was like, damn it! And the bartender's like, hey, if you want to take all our records, take it outside. That's crazy. Ah, shut it. Let the kid grieve. He just lost his family. And she's, oh, sorry to hear that. As as we're just drinking, and we're like, and he'll be like, all right, um, come with us. What? It's a perfect running solo. As he'll like, oh, you're not. You know how you be when you're not in the right state of mind. I said, why should you care? I've been doing perfect by myself. I don't need nobody or anybody. And he's like, you're gonna need somebody because Salem's still out there. I says, how do you know about? As it was even Crow talking. Crow is passed out on the counter. It's Hospin. I said, kid, how the hell do you know about Salem? And she's, well, it's not to see you, Mr. Dante. As he's like, um, I remember you used to be a Black Ops mission. As I said, Ospin? Then he says, now you finally remember me. As Crow would go away, say Ospin. He says, I'll have to have my cane back. And I'll be like, as he's like, you son of a gun. And he'll give him back his, like, little cane. And this is where I'm going to leave it off. And I hope you all enjoyed this. What if I was in RWBY part 3? 3 or 4? I'm going to look. So, I hope you enjoy. And I am going to double upload, so don't worry about it. And I hope you all enjoy. Peace.